Hello, my name is Roni Blanche. I am an author and a blogger, and I just released my third book back in May of 2016 called Life Be Crazy, So Why Should I Be Sane? I'm sitting here on a Saturday afternoon when I should be working on a resume or work searches because I'm trying to change up my life and make it fabulous. And instead, I decided I'm going to do a video blog of my book because readers aren't finding me, and it's a funny book. I think it's funny. So I'm going to read the book on a video as if I'm your crazy friend trying to entertain you. This is my first effort at a video blog, so if it sucks, sorry. I will work on it and try better next time. So, Life Be Crazy, So Why Should I Be Sane by Roni Blanche. The first chapter was written in the fall of 2013. It's called I Love You Not. And there is a picture of me in the rose garden, picking roses, braving evil allergens, prickly thorns, and buzzing bees to decide, do I love you? Do I not? Here we go. Our relationship has been rocky lately. I'm not sure I can go on with it. We used to have good times, lots of good times in fact, and it felt easy and comfortable being together. Now I feel mostly pain and disappointment. The ease is gone. There's still some love here. We've been together too long and shared too much for my love to have died completely. But I think I'm going to have to break up. I'm tired of hurting. I just don't know how to end it without causing more hurt. No, I'm not talking about splitting up with my life buddy D-Man. You'll hear a lot about D-Man. He's sweet as pecan pie with a dollop of Cool Whip, and as rock steady a boyfriend as the Chevy Trailblazer he drives. D-Man is definitely not the problem. My body is the problem. She keeps letting me down. Take the past several months, for instance. Please, I'm begging you, take them. They've been miserable. And see how she's treated me. First, she allows a perky little yellow flower like ragweed to attack me, causing bucketfuls of snot to collect in my head, trickle like acid down my throat, and congeal into globs of ghastly green, which my chest chooses to upchuck day and night. This Flim Fiesta ritual goes on from mid-August until October every year. No wonder I hate the fall. In the meantime, through all of this allergic blowing and hacking, I started a fabulous new job. But does Ms. Body have my back and support me in my new challenge like a good partner should? Oh yeah, she has my back all right, bent over like a crone and in excruciating pain. Seems she doesn't believe the agony of allergies is enough, so she gives into an especially explosive cough and lets my low back go out. Nice. Now I not only look older than most of my stylish coworkers, my new job is a client services coordinator for an upscale-ish salon, but I'm hobbling around like I need a walker for support, and I can't do a simple task like bend over to unload towels from the dryer, which we do all day long, without groaning and grimacing. The staff probably thinks I'm supplementing my Social Security check with this salon job. This is so not the, I may be older, but I'm still hip impression that I wanted to make. Finally, though, I caught a couple of breaks. A hard frost croaked the ragweed, and my allergies subsided. An awesome chiropractor, and $150 in office visits that I couldn't afford, got my low back unlocked. But just when I was starting to believe my body and I had made a truce, wham! The bitch pimps me out to the common cold. For 2 weeks now, sleep, when I'm not being jolted awake by coughing all night, that is, has been my only solace, nestled between fuzzy-headed mornings and chartreuse-colored, snot-filled days. Even the simplest efforts wear me slick, and by evening I hurt all over and I barely have the energy to eat. I can't taste anything anyway. Some truce. I'm not a lousy partner either. Ms. Body cannot say that I neglect her. We eat vegetarian, which isn't easy when you live smack dab in the crosshairs of cattle country and poultry farm paradise, as much as possible. We stretch every morning to stay flexible, work out almost every evening for her cardio, health, and strength. There's a vintage hat box on my kitchen counter full of pills that I spend a fortune on in order to optimize Ms. Body's well-being. I take biotin to make her hair and nails grow shiny and strong, hyaluronic acid to support my saggy skin, fish oil and low-dose aspirin for a happy heart and less inflammation, hormones to halt the hot flashes, mitigate the mood swings of menopause, and help her still want to sex it up with B-Man, Flonase plus a pharmacy aisle of over-the-counter meds to help her fight off that pesky pollen ragweed, Kava to calm her ever-present anxiety, and multivitamins to take care of everything else the other drugs don't do. I hate taking pills, yet I take so many I'm surprised they aren't shooting out of every orifice I have. But I do it. I choke them down daily, all for her benefit. And how does she repay me for all the TLC I lavish on her? With betrayal and pain, that's how. She betrays me by allowing all manner of fakakta foreign bodies into our relationship to wreak havoc on our happy homeostasis and create an ongoing orgy of sickness. The worst betrayal, though, is when Ms. Body lets me down and I cannot do the things I used to do. Work out for an hour in a Zumba class? 3 years ago, no problem. Not anymore. After 10 minutes, I'm drenched in sweat. At 20 minutes, I'm gasping for air and I can barely lift my arms to do jazz hands. Halfway through the class, I'm completely overheated and hacking up a lung, which brings on a surprise tinkle, and I'm done. Zumba? Denied. What about heading out for an evening of cocktails and dancing after working all day? No again. Just having the energy to make it to 9 o'clock on a work night is a miracle for me. My party days are definitely over. But the pain isn't over. Oh no. Ms. Body is the queen of pain. Pain in my feet, even though I eschew sexy stilettos like Carrie Bradshaw wears, my favorite fashion idol. You'll hear a lot about Carrie. And opt for spongy-soled clunky clogs to pamper her little piggies. Pain in my knees, no matter how much mentholated muscle rub I slather on them. To varying degrees, and thankfully not all at the same time, I suffer throbbing pain in my thumbs, shooting pain in my shoulders, and lingering pain in my low back. The Queen provides a plethora of pain for my abusement. As any good couples counselor would tell us, I'm at fault too. I know it. I admit it. Smoking has always been my vice of choice, which I know does not do a body good. I've tried breaking up with that habit many times, but couldn't live without my beloved smokes for long. I also drink, but generally just 1 glass of red wine a night. Okay, 1 big glass, to ease the day's aches. Taking things too seriously is another bad habit I can't seem to shake, which I'm sure stresses Ms. Body out more than is good for her. So I'm not the perfect partner. Is that sufficient reason for her to make my life miserable? I know I shouldn't complain. There are many people out there with more pains and problems than I have. And to be fair, and ease the sting of all my bitching so Ms. Body doesn't bring on shingles or amoebic dysentery in retribution, Ms. Body hasn't let me down totally. She keeps breathing all day, every day, despite my incessant smoking. Thanks, girlfriend. She digests all that I put into her, including sometimes an entire can of Stack's salt and vinegar chips that I've been known to mindlessly munch until my tongue is raw and stinging, and she barely revolts by giving me heartburn or diarrhea. She takes me where I need to go, with minimal mishaps and no support equipment required. Yet, that is. My mom has become a bionic woman over the years, with artificial knees and hips installed. So if Ms. Body gives in to genetics, then I'm sure I'm headed for joint replacement or a jazzy scooter, or both. Okay, so maybe Ms. Body isn't the most horrible partner in the world, and I'm being too hard on her for letting me down. Perhaps I'm the horrible one for being such a fair-weather lover. My pattern has always been that when things are going smooth for us, in any relationship, I'm my partner's biggest fan and cheerleader. But if they disappoint me or cause me pain, when I've had enough, I will send them packing to Bye-Byeville and forget their name before they arrive. That's just me. It sounds mean, I know, but these things happen all the time. A couple that's been together 50, sometimes even 60 years, seemingly happy years, all of a sudden has had their fill and splits up. No big deal. Life goes on. Yeah, I can be a heartless bitch, but growing old together can be a bitch as well. And that's just one too many bitches in this relationship for my taste. So it's come to that time for us, Ms. Body. I've had enough, girl. I'm cutting you loose and wishing you well on your solo journey. Maybe you'll find someone out there much better for you. Some teetotaling non-smoker with a more positive attitude and less bat crap crazy. Maybe there is some body out there for me too. I'm thinking a Yorkie dog would be a good fit. Silky hair, I wouldn't have to shave my legs, and they're bitchy by nature, yet people still love them. Or share. Then I could have any kind of hair I wanted on any given day. I could pay someone to shave my legs, have enough money to fix anything that ached, and lift anything that sagged. And being a bitch is practically required to be a diva. Oh yeah, definitely share. Well, thanks for joining me for Chapter 1. I love you not. From Life Be Crazy, So Why Should I Be Sane? You'll be seeing me again. Stay tuned. Have a fabulous day.